The Felidae family is home to 40 species of wild cats, classified into 8 distinct lineages. This family offers one of the most captivating stories of evolutionary development in the animal kingdom. The earliest division among the surviving species occurred over 10 million years ago, when the Pantherine group, home to the Big Five, separated from the felinine group, which includes the rest of the cats. The felinine subfamily continued to evolve, splitting further between 1 and 3 million years ago, giving rise to various species such as the Ocelot, Lynx, Puma, and the domestic cat, among others. In this guide, we'll examine each evolutionary split in the Felidae family and explore the lineages and species that emerged from these major divergences. Let's get started. The Panthera lineage, which is the oldest and most distinct from our domestic cats, includes the largest and often the most fearsome felines. This lineage is divided into 2 genera, Panthera and Neophelis. Panthera is the better-known genus, home to the Big Five cats: tigers, lions, jaguars, leopards, and snow leopards. Neophelis, on the other hand, consists of the 2 species of clouded leopards, which are significantly smaller than their Panthera relatives. The tiger, the largest cat species, can grow up to 13 feet in length, including its tail, and weigh as much as 660 pounds. It is divided into 6 living subspecies, such as the Bengal, Malayan, and Siberian tigers, while 3 other subspecies, Javan, Caspian, and Bali tigers, have gone extinct. Tigers are largely solitary and inhabit various forests and grasslands across South and Southeast Asia, with a small population of Siberian tigers in Russia and northern China. Black and white tigers occasionally appear due to pseudo-melanism and albinism. Sadly, tigers face endangerment from poaching and habitat loss, though a stable population is preserved in India. Snow leopards, the smallest of the Panthera genus, are known for their elusive nature. They inhabit the Tibetan Plateau and mountainous regions of Mongolia and Siberia. Interestingly, they diverged from tigers rather than leopards. Snow leopards adapt their altitude based on the season, seeking higher elevations in summer to stay cool. Their dense, spotted fur provides both warmth and camouflage in snowy environments. Snow leopards have no known subspecies, likely due to their limited range, and their diet includes mountain sheep, deer, goats, and smaller mammals. Lions, the second largest wild cat species, can weigh up to 550 pounds. They once roamed from southern Europe to the Middle East, but are now mostly found in sub-Saharan Africa, with a small population in India. Unlike other solitary cats, lions are social and live in groups called prides, which helps them hunt larger prey. Lions are unique for their manes, with darker, thicker manes often preferred by females. The rare white lion, a result of leucism, lacks normal pigmentation. Lions hunt animals like wildebeest, zebra, and buffalo, and rest with their pride for up to 20 hours a day. Leopards share some of the same territory as lions in Africa, but also range across much of Asia. Males can weigh up to 200 pounds. Known for their agility, leopards are skilled at hunting from trees. Their coats feature rosettes, typically with no inner markings. And black panthers, a melanistic variation of leopards, are common in South and Southeast Asia. Leopards have 27 subspecies, making them one of the most geographically varied felines. The Amur leopard, for instance, has a darker coat and longer fur, resembling a snow leopard, and lives in Far Eastern Asia. Jaguars are often mistaken for leopards due to their similar coat patterns, but they are distinct in many ways. Found throughout Central and South America, especially the Amazon, jaguars can be twice the size of leopards, with males reaching up to 350 pounds. Their coat features rosettes with spots inside. Jaguars are skilled swimmers and primarily hunt reptiles like caiman. Like snow leopards, they are a monotypic species with no recognized subspecies. The clouded leopard, the first of 2 species in the Neophelis genus, is significantly smaller than the Big Five, with males weighing up to 50 pounds. These cats live in forests across South and Southeast Asia and are nocturnal, partly to avoid conflicts with larger cats like tigers and leopards. Clouded leopards are solitary, arboreal hunters that feed on smaller mammals and birds and can occasionally hunt larger prey, such as deer. With fewer than 10,000 individuals in the wild, their conservation status is vulnerable. The Sunda clouded leopard, which diverged from the clouded leopard 2 million years ago, lives exclusively on Borneo and Sumatra in a slightly darker fur and a larger build. The Puma lineage is fascinating due to its diversity in physical traits, including 3 distinct species: the Cougar, Jaguarundi, and Cheetah. Each of these cats displays unique characteristics suited to its habitat and lifestyle. The Cougar, one of the most iconic cats in North America, is the largest feline in the USA and Canada, and second only to the jaguar across the Americas. With a vast range from Canada to Argentina and Brazil, cougars adapt to various environments like forests, deserts, and mountainous areas. Known for their powerful build, cougars can take down large prey like elk and caribou, but also hunt smaller animals, including rabbits and birds. They hold a complex position in the ecosystem, strong enough to kill coyotes and wolves, yet their young are sometimes hunted by these predators. Solitary and mostly nocturnal, cougars are occasionally seen in small groups. The Jaguarundi, sharing a range with the cougar up to the US-Mexico border, occupies forests, shrublands, and deserts. Primarily active during the day, they also hunt at night. Jaguarundis resemble large weasels with deep reddish-brown or dark grey fur weighing up to 15 pounds. They have a long body, short legs, and a lengthy tail, making them agile hunters on the ground, although they can climb and swim well. This species is currently classified as least concern in terms of conservation. The cheetah, famous for being the fastest land animal, can reach speeds of up to 114 kilometers per hour. Cheetahs are divided into 4 subspecies, 3 in Africa and 1 in Iran. Despite their long legs aiding their high-speed chases, cheetahs are relatively lightweight, averaging around 120 pounds, about half the size of leopards. They primarily hunt swift ungulates like gazelles and impalas, which have also evolved for speed. Due to their smaller size, cheetahs often lose their prey to larger animals such as lions and hyenas. While some cheetahs are solitary, they commonly form groups called coalitions and hunt at varying times to avoid conflict with larger predators like lions and leopards. The lynx lineage is remarkable for its unique characteristics and snowy mountainous habitats. This lineage consists of a single genus, Lynx, with 4 species that, despite their visual similarities, occupy distinct territories with some overlap between the Canada lynx and the bobcat. Though often solitary, lynxes are occasionally observed hunting in small groups. Like the Caracal, all lynx species have tufted ears. The Eurasian lynx is the largest of the 4, with males reaching up to 80 pounds, significantly larger than the others, which average around 35 pounds. Eurasian lynxes have either reddish-brown or grey coats and inhabit mountainous regions from Norway and Germany to Siberia, and even the Tibetan Plateau. These cats are active at dawn and dusk, residing mainly in temperate and boreal forests, where they hunt small mammals like hares, rabbits, young deer, foxes, and wild boars. Generally, they face few predators, though they occasionally encounter wolves, wolverines, and even Siberian tigers. The Iberian lynx, one of the world's most endangered cats, is native to the Iberian Peninsula, including Spain and Portugal. Once nearing extinction with only 94 individuals left in 2002, conservation efforts have successfully boosted their population to over 1,000 by 2021. Now restricted to small areas in southern Spain, the Iberian lynx primarily hunts European rabbits. The Canada lynx inhabits the boreal forests of Canada, Alaska, and some northern US states. It diverged from the Eurasian and Iberian lynxes, which is reflected in its adaptations. Similar in color to its European relatives, the Canada lynx may also exhibit a bluish-gray hue. It primarily hunts snowshoe hares and has evolved long hind legs and large paws, which help it navigate snowy terrain. Populations of Canada lynxes fluctuate in tandem with snowshoe hare numbers, and they are mostly active at night to match their prey's habits. The bobcat, the smallest of the lynx species, occupies the southernmost range, stretching as far south as Mexico. Males weigh up to 33 pounds and have coats that vary from reddish-brown to grey, with dark spots and streaks that aid in camouflage. Found in woodlands, forests, and mountainous areas, bobcats primarily hunt rabbits and hares, but are also capable of taking down small deer. Their range extends from Mexico to Canada, where their territories sometimes overlap with those of the Canada lynx. The Caracal lineage is primarily found in Africa, though it extends as far east as southern Asia. This lineage includes 2 genera, Caracal, which encompasses both the caracal and the African golden cat, and Leptolurus, which contains a single species, the serval. The caracal is the only species from this group to reach Asia, with its range extending eastward to India and northward to Turkmenistan. Resembling a small cougar, the caracal has a reddish-brown coat without markings. Like members of the Lynx family, caracals have tufts of hair atop their ears, which they use for communication by moving their heads side to side. Known for their agility, caracals can perform acrobatic leaps to catch birds mid-flight. They inhabit forests, grasslands, and deserts and are also referred to as the desert lynx or Persian lynx throughout much of the Middle East. The African golden cat, a rare species, occupies a limited range within the rainforests of Central and Western Africa. These cats are primarily golden in color, though some may have grey coats with occasional spotted markings on their bellies and the backs of their legs. Servals, characterized by the longest legs relative to body size among cats, weigh up to 40 pounds. They have a unique appearance somewhat resembling cheetahs, with yellowish fur marked by distinctive black spots and stripes, a short tail and large ears. While a small population exists in Morocco, servals mostly inhabit sub-Saharan Africa, where they thrive in wetlands, forests and savannas. Their diet consists mainly of rodents, birds and reptiles, and they eat grass to aid digestion. Servals hunt primarily in the early morning, late afternoon, and occasionally at night. The bay cat lineage occupies a range similar to that of the clouded leopard, thriving in the forests of East and Southeast Asia, and includes 3 unique species. The Asian golden cat, a stunning medium-sized feline, is found across South and Southeast Asia. Known for its marbled facial pattern, this cat's coat color varies, with some having a light reddish tint and others a deeper brown. Skilled climbers, Asian golden cats inhabit dense forests and primarily hunt small mammals and birds. They are active during the day and twilight, showing a mix of diurnal and crepuscular behaviors. The marbled cat is the smallest of the bay cat lineage and closely resembles the clouded leopard, with a distinctive black and tan camouflage pattern. These cats are thought to be semi-arboreal, hunting a variety of birds, squirrels, rats, mice, and even bats. They are about the size of a domestic cat. Bay cats are unique to the island of Borneo, where they are considered endangered, with an estimated population of only around 2,500 remaining in the wild. The Ocelot lineage includes only one genus, Leopardus, but is among the most diverse, encompassing 8 different cat species found throughout Central and South America. Apart from the ocelot, all members of this lineage are smaller cats, typically weighing no more than about 10 pounds. The ocelot is an eye-catching feline, known for its striking black spots and streaks on a yellowish brown and white coat. With a weight of up to 35 pounds, its size, head shape and posture resemble a small jaguar. Interestingly, the name ocelot comes from a term in the Uto-Aztecan language family meaning jaguar, likely due to this resemblance. Ocelots inhabit a wide range, extending from Mexico's mountains down to the rainforests of Brazil, where they live in forests, savannas and mangrove swamps, preying on small mammals, rodents, fish and birds while avoiding predators like larger cats, anacondas and harpy eagles. The Margay, though similar in appearance to the ocelot, is much smaller, weighing around 9 pounds. Found across Central and South America, except for far western Peru, Margays live in tropical, evergreen, dry and cloud forests. Known for their agility, these tree ocelots leap between branches, hunting birds, monkeys and small reptiles. Margays are listed as near threatened. The Oncilla, another small spotted cat, closely resembles the Margay and ocelot. Weighing up to 6.5 pounds, the Oncilla is also highly arboreal, hunting small mammals, birds and rodents. It mainly inhabits northern South America, though small populations are also found in Costa Rica and Panama. In 2013, 2 separate populations of Oncillas were identified, leading to the classification of the northern and southern tiger cats. The southern tiger cat's markings are slightly darker than its northern counterpart, but the two are nearly indistinguishable. Geoffroy's cat is restricted to southern South America and is named after the French zoologist Étienne Geoffroy Saint-Hilaire, who passed away the year it was discovered. Found at altitudes up to 3,800 meters in the Andes, it is particularly numerous in Bolivia, second only to the ocelot. Geoffroy's cats are similar in size to domestic cats, with rare melanistic, all black, individuals occasionally observed. The kodkod, Geoffroy's cat's closest relative, is the smallest cat in the Americas, weighing up to 6.5 pounds. It occupies various forest habitats, including rainforests and temperate forests. The Andean mountain cat is a rare alpine species thriving in the Andes Mountains. With a thicker coat than the Margay, Ocelot or Oncilla, it is well adapted to high elevations. Alongside the pampas cat and the Puma, it preys almost exclusively on mountain vizcachas, rodents that resemble rabbits. The Andean mountain cat is endangered and is the most threatened of all American felines. Finally, the pampas cat is a small South American species with thick fur suited to the colder mountainous regions of western South America. It is also found in grasslands, forests and shrublands where it hunts mountain vizcachas, rodents, guinea pigs and small birds. The leopard cat lineage consists of small to medium-sized wildcats found across Asia. This lineage, composed of two genera, diverged approximately 6.2 million years ago, making it the second youngest among felids. The Otocolobus genus includes only one species, the Pallas's cat, also called the manal, while the Prionelurus genus contains the remaining 5 species. The leopard cat is widespread in South, Southeast and East Asia, and its appearance varies by region. For instance, the Tsushima leopard cat in Japan and the Amur leopard cat have bushier coats, whereas the Indonesian leopard cat has shorter, more distinctly colored fur. Skilled climbers and swimmers, these cats often ambush small animals from dense forest cover. A notable relative, the Sunda leopard cat, was recently identified as a distinct species from the leopard cat and is found in Indonesia and the Philippines. These cats thrive in tropical forests, hunting small animals and insects primarily at night. Another close relative, the fishing cat, inhabits wetlands, swamps and mangroves across South and Southeast Asia, particularly along the Bay of Bengal. Known for its aquatic prowess, this cat primarily hunts fish, but also preys on birds, rodents and reptiles. Its partially webbed paws aid in swimming, though not as extensively as in the leopard cat. The flat-headed cat, also a wetland resident, has a similar diet with a focus on fish. About the size of a domestic cat, this rare feline has vocalizations like a house cat and often purrs. Nocturnal by nature, it drags its prey away from water to prevent escape. The rusty-spotted cat, one of the smallest wild cats in the world, weighs only around 3.5 pounds, about half the size of a typical house cat. Found mainly in India and Sri Lanka's forests, with a small population in Nepal, it primarily hunts small ground-dwelling mammals and birds. The Pallas's cat, or manul, is known for its strikingly grumpy appearance, which is a result of adaptation to its harsh mountain habitat. Named after the zoologist Peter Simon Pallas, who first documented it near Russia's Lake Baikal in 1776, this cat resembles the pampas cat but sports thicker fur and a bushy tail for insulation in the cold, rocky highlands of Central and East Asia. It primarily hunts pikas and other small mammals in these rugged regions. The domestic cat lineage includes 6 species, all small to medium-sized wildcats native to Eurasia. They are visually similar to the domestic cat, with the black-footed cat being the only one marked by distinct fur patterns. The jungle cat, the largest of this lineage, can weigh up to 35 pounds. Despite its name, it inhabits very few jungle areas, preferring grasslands, deciduous forests, mountains and wetlands, which has earned it the nickname swamp cat. Jungle cats have reddish-grey fur with 2 distinct black stripes on their forelegs and are commonly found in the Middle East and Asia, where they prey on small animals like birds, mammals and fish. The black-footed cat is the smallest member of this lineage and among the tiniest cat species worldwide. It is native to the grasslands and deserts of southern Africa, particularly in Namibia, Botswana and South Africa. Known for its light brown fur marked with black spots and its distinctive black-tufted feet, the black-footed cat spends its days resting in abandoned burrows and hunts small prey such as birds, mammals, reptiles and amphibians at night. The sandcat is a desert-dwelling specialist found across the Western Sahara, the Middle East and Central Asia. Like the jungle cat, it has black stripes on its front legs, though its coat is bushier. Sandcats are noted for their snake-hunting skills, especially targeting venomous vipers. They are adept at digging and spend the hottest parts of the day in burrows, hunting nocturnally for animals like the sandfish skink, which swims through sand. The Chinese mountain cat resides in the high-altitude grasslands and alpine meadows of northern China. This elusive and rare feline's behavior remains largely mysterious. It shelters in burrows during the day and hunts birds and small mammals, particularly pikas, at night. The African wildcat is the closest relative to the Chinese mountain cat, both of which are distantly related to the domestic cat. African wildcats are widespread, ranging from the Middle East and Central Asia to most of Africa, and they adapt to diverse environments, from African savannas to Central Asian mountains. They feed primarily on small mammals like rodents, birds, and reptiles, as well as insects. Though they face threats from predators such as foxes, wolves, larger cats, and birds of prey, their conservation status remains stable, at least concern. The European wildcat resembles the African wildcat, but has denser fur to endure Europe's colder climates. As the closest relative to the domestic cat, it is widespread across Central and Southern Europe, from Scotland to Turkey in the east and Portugal in the west. While mostly nocturnal, European wildcats will also hunt during the day, typically in deciduous forests where they prey on small mammals like rats, voles, and mice, as well as birds and reptiles. There are two recognized subspecies, one found in Turkey and the Caucasus region and the other throughout the rest of Europe. Thank you for watching. Next time we'll dive into the world of canines, including wolves, wild dogs, and foxes. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to stay updated with new episodes.